Howdy fan folks, welcome to another fan video. As you can see, it succumbed to the illness once again. Here we are with a mid-50s, I suppose, automatic General Electric box fan. We have the controls on top, which to me, in my eyes, makes this a pretty early machine. Because then they start putting them on the side of the fan, which this one doesn't have. We'll take a look and see if it's got all its feet and everything. I have not tried to run it at all. I went to an estate sale this morning. Saw it there on their website. Good pictures. Those guys do a good job with that. I think he kind of knows that I buy fans, and he makes sure if there's a fan, it's in the pictures. I also bought this old piece of cord with some of these old light fixture type deals, which are fairly interesting. And I'll put those up on eBay. And I also got these dollies. These are pretty cool. Someone put a lot of work into these. These are stained and everything. So he gave me 20 bucks for everything. The fan was marked 15, and that's pretty cool. These are hard to come by, and they're useful. They're going to be honestly useful for moving fans around. They're also good for music related stuff. But just to see them there, I was like, yeah, I'm damn right I'm ganking those guys. So let me turn this around real quick. I'll show you the back of it. Here's the back of the fan, as you see, and what we have is we have a thermostat and your 3-speed. It's not reversible. I was hoping it was a reversible one, but ease note. You see it's got a tag on the back. Mid-50s, you know. They put this rubber on the handle, and these all fall apart. This is the consistency now of a piece of a half-cooked pasta noodle. I usually use leather or something like that to replace it. However, I just saw someone had used a piece of a hose, and even if you split it down the middle, it would still stay wrapped around. Kind of a neat idea. I also thought about maybe using contact cement to attach a piece of rubber to the metal strap itself. Who knows? So I haven't done anything to this, but let's plug her in. You know, one thing I noticed is to me, this is an early version of this fan, right, with the controls on top. And people always said that the earliest versions of these motors had an oil port. But I'm still, even on this pretty early version, I'm not seeing any kind of oil port on the fan. Not that I expected to find that. But that's what people always say, oh, the first ones had an oil port. I don't know. I've never seen one. So, you know, the grill's pretty rusty. Sometimes you can hit it with some steel wool and get it closer to this. I usually use WD-40. It reeks for a little while, but that stuff dissipates. But it's not really that rusty. Let's turn it upside down and see if there's a sticker and if it's got feet. All right, so here's the underside. Cord looks good. Grommet looks good. Really, the cord's not that bad. Fairly pliable and not cracked. So that'll be okay for now. It's knotted on the inside there. And so this all the wiring looks original. It doesn't look like it's been messed with. There's a cool bracket in there to hold the wiring, and hole on the opposite side. And we have all 4 feet, as you see. No sticker or tag of any kind. That's all right. And here's the other side of it. So the paint's not bad. It's not too badly rusted. These things are tanks. And let's plug him in and see what he does. All right, we're plugged in. Now, I've not seen the blades move at all since I've moved this in and out of the car a few times, so I think we might be safe to assume this is pretty stuck and needs to be pulled apart. Let's see. Now, we do have a thermostat. Let's move the thermostat. Well, now we have power. You can hear it. All right, well, she's totally stuck, but we know that the thermostat was why it wasn't getting electricity. So as we know, what we'll do is yeah, okay, so that moves, and we have electricity. We just don't have moving blades, and we know with these fans that's not a big deal. So one of our summer projects will be to clean this girl out and see if we can get her running. So there you go. GE automatic, controls on top, At least the switch, both the switches are knobs are here, which is a big deal. And none of these are broken. You know, it has the hooks for the grill. So many times you find these all metal fans, and the grill is, it needs to be welded back together. And these aren't really worth, I don't think, getting into all that metal work, you know. But there it is, not too shabby. And we'll free her up and see how she does. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more.